was weird. All right. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, what's up, Josh?
Alright, what's up, guys? Got the just beginning the bonus stream here finally. Thank you all very much for your patience here. And so here's the deal with this. Just going to explain the stuff here. Donations are still open for the marathon, and we have some donation battles still in play here for Castlevania 3 and 4. So I will first be running a Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival here, so as to give you some time to donate for some of that stuff. So to give you an update on those, Castlevania 3 for the file name, we have $100 for Silpher and $37 for ZoomTube. The Castlevania 3 character choice is a pretty close one too. This is $199 for Sypha and $166 for Grant. So the two coolest characters in the game, both getting a lot of love, and you know, one donation can turn the tide there. So if y'all prefer one or the other, now is your time to make your voice heard. And Castlevania 4 for the file name. The leader there currently is Airguys at $15. So that's all that's open right now, and then we'll just get started for with some Muppets here. So yes, Chaos at the Carnival. I'll just restart this, do the title screen, and we just gotta what is this? Oh, the timer, yeah. So we gotta see when we get ready for this. Yeah. God bless the rain, guys. What up? Alright. So we know whenever you're ready to get to the timer, and I'll do it. We just figured it would be best to do the bonus stream tonight, you know, while the marathon is still fresh in people's minds, and, you know, just so it's the day after, it's still kind of consistent as being a part of the marathon, per se. This is just sort of the spillover stream. Fred Fisher, this one just started. And yes, Czar, I can play this game. You shall see. Like I said, if any of y'all want to donate for Castlevania 3 or 4, those incentives I just mentioned, then feel free, by all means. So yeah, Castlevania will be coming up, I believe, next after this. Castlevania 3 and 4. Nushi 1, not really. Not really, guys. Here's the thing. We just got to see what happens with TMNT. And also, I was going to do Skull and Crossbones, but I decided against that just because, even though it's short, I think the game is just way too boring to be worth it for this. To me personally, anyway. And also, I never get much of a response from my stream chat or whatever whenever I play that. So I'm just kind of leaving that one out right now. And yeah, Muppets. This game, you'll see. This was one of my introductions to terrible games as a kid. Because I was really into Muppet Babies, so this was how my parents rewarded that. Yes, this is at the Spooky House, hence why this is on a stream. Nushi, we got some sleep, and then we said, you know what, hey, might as well do this and finish up things now, and then we'll be ready for Big 2 tomorrow, so. I'm feeling okay, actually. Also, hey, what's up, Withheld? Welcome, welcome. Once again, so sorry about the Holy Diver, and King's Bounty needs to apologize for its RNG there, but whatever. Glad to see you're home safe and everything.
All right.
But anyway,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We get the timer going, and we're going to start it now. Yes. So, we got Kermit the Frog, we got Tubin, we got Rocks, And we got these candle things that give you health. And we got rides, that's right. We have 10 rides, not lives, kids. This is a carnival, remember? And we got logs that can infinite combo you if you get yourself stuck on top of them. Bump into anything, you lose health. Look at this, man. That's what I'm talking about, log infinites. Kusuru got nothing in this game.
Oh, okay, you made the joke. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, the whirlpools. Whirlpools can infinite you too. You gotta watch out for that. This is probably like the most standard and like the easiest and I would say the most boring game, so we're getting this out of the way first. After this, oh man. Actually, I'll get the 2 most boring ones out of the way, I think, because we'll do Fozzie Bear next after this. Anyway, extra ride, and hey, we didn't die yet. We might though. Oh, there's health. Yeah. Yo, infinites, man. I'm telling you, this game. Anyway, oh, that guy's instant death right there. But we'll do this. We'll do the ice cream maze next, and then after that we'll get to the really good stuff. So in the meantime, remember Castlevania 3. We have $199 for Sypha and $166 for Grant. So $33 difference, so pretty close there. You can still turn the tide with your donations. We are still taking donations here. So you can go ahead and do that if you like. And Castlevania 4 file name is currently at $15 for Air Guys. And finally, the Castlevania 3 file name, that is $100 for Silpher and $37 for ZoomTube. I think we're up to the end of the stage here, yeah. By the way, so your goal in each stage is to get a key, and if you miss this, you have to go through the level all over again from the beginning. So this is for, again, Rainn, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. And they do a lot of great work relating to rape crisis hotlines, phone and online, as well as helping to establish and maintain rape crisis centers, and also policy work. Do a lot of work in Washington on laws relating to sexual harassment and abuse. So your donations are very much appreciated and go to an excellent cause. It was $300 for esports, guys. But yeah, Fozzie Bear with like dwarf dogs in a maze of ice cream and milkshakes. If only Fiesel were here. And yeah, your object in each screen here is to pick up these 3 gifts. Just wait till you see how long this stage is. The result is not over. You can still donate for the Castlevania 3 characters as well as any of the other incentives here. Donations are not done. Castlevania 3 will be next after this, so then donations will be closed off for that game. And then you'll still be able to donate for the Castlevania 4 file name if you want. So we got a bone. Check out what a bone does. It's supposed to like bait the dog, but it doesn't really work that well in my experience.
So that did nothing, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
How long am I streaming tonight? We're doing the last few remaining marathon games. Also, I threw this one as a bonus so we could give people time to donate. Gotta bait him out. Bait out the dog. There we go. There we go. We got this now. Again, we'll see about TMNT. If people are still up for it, we'll do the 4-player run with myself, Min, Nerd Josh, and Spooky. Now the hearts, check this out. The hearts are an actual weapon, unlike the bone. However, much like the bone, they're not very good. The aiming on this thing is really awkward. We'll see what we can do here. Yeah, it travels in a parabola arc, so you can't hit the enemy if they're too close. Like I said, real awkward to aim. Yeah, Star Ocean 3 went really well, apparently. People seem to really enjoy that run a lot. I figured being at kind of a graveyard time slot, being the first game and all that, it wouldn't get as much of a response as some of the other games, but it seems like it has, so I feel really happy for Withheld on that one. There we go. Now the bone's actually working. You seem to get extra rides if you hit with a certain number of hits on the enemies here. It doesn't seem to be based on score, just number of enemies you hit. Yeah, Polarity, you're right. This stage is really long, that's why we're getting it out of the way now. Then we'll have the best stuff for you after this. So, there's all these different games, but you could do them in whatever order, but you have to complete all the games in order to access the final stage. And yeah, the final stage is quite a doozy. See what I mean about that thing missing? The weapons in this game, man. Come on, where's the other bow tie? I don't get why there's like 2 bow ties in one gift box or whatever. Yeah, this is a spooky house, man. We really need to build up our rides now because we still have Gonzo stage to come. Thanks to that stage, Hanzo's not even the biggest fraud, Gonzo. Candy canes. The thing with these is you have to go through them while they're staying still. They can hit you when they're moving. And yeah, I just got an extra ride there, if you notice. Yep, corner trapped. So it looks like I'm gonna die at least once here, which should be fine still. Yes, we are still doing donations for Castlevania 3 and 4. Castlevania 3 is at $199 for Sypha and $166 for Grant. So that's still a close race, and you can still make a difference with your donations in that. Castlevania 4 file name also. The leader for that is Ergai is at a mere $15, so you can definitely make a difference in the file name there if you throw in some more on that. Or just want to solidify and say God bless the ring that much more. Castlevanias will be after this, guys. Ah, no. Damn. These donations are for Rainn, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. That has been the charity for this entire event, the one that we have raised over $11,000 here for. And the donations are still going on. In fact, if you look at the chip-in, you'll see that they're open for a few more days yet, just in case you want to throw in anything further. After this, even if you want, it'll be open for a couple more days. Damn. Getting lamed out hard by the dogs here. I think we gotta take the alternate routes. Yeah, ice cream mazes, candy canes. Not really much more to say about this one, sadly. But we're getting... Wow, that was almost death right there. So we'll be getting close to the end of this, thankfully. Well, we have a little bit more yet to go, but not too much more. Need to build up more extra rides. Need those rides for Gonzo. TMNT has not happened yet, guys. Come on, Fozzie Bear. Yes! Extra ride. Alright. Come on. Gift box. Wow, that was almost death too. Your hitbox is huge in this.
I just want to give one shout out to Next Level for hosting the event.
Yes, indeed.
And also, Jeff Rose in the stream, too. Thanks for bringing the PlayStation, dude. Otherwise,
thank you so
the
much,
mystery
Jeff.
tournament would have been able to happen. Because Bishi Bashi Special is PS only. So thanks to Henry Sen, Nick Chan, and Jeff Rose Ledger. Thanks, guys.
Huge
oh, and
shout
Kuma.
outs. Yes, and Kuma. Of course, Kuma.
For sure.
See what I mean about that thing missing? Muppet Adventure. This isn't very chaotic right now, but the chaos will be later. Yes, the Cho Aniki thing was definitely one of my own personal highlights, I have to say. I was really surprised Rondo didn't get more in donations. I thought, you know, being a Castlevania and all, and one of the few PC Engine CD games that people actually remember, like, that would be the thing, but Cho Aniki. Guess you can't fuck around with that. So this, I think, might be the last section here. Maybe one more. And yeah, now the dogs are actually going to be your size. So we're getting pretty scary. Like, this kind of creeped me out the first time I played this. Just how huge those dogs were. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, crap.
Yes.
Hack is in the chat. This
Oh,
FunkDoc Killer.
Oh,
Finger Crab Hack. Yeah, he was manning the mic for a good portion for the mystery tournament, so shout out to Hack and Finger Crab.
And also, Hack made a very generous in-house donation as well.
On-site donation. So shout outs. Thank you for that.
The new craze sweeping the nation, apparently. I don't mind that. I mean, Air Guys is like, even to me, like, it's fun for what it is. I just wish the controls weren't so messed up. Like, if you're playing it for the first time, you're not going to figure out how to block correctly. That's the main problem with it, I think. But don't worry, guys. Stay tuned here. Make your donations. And Castlevania 3 will be next after this. And you can still donate for the incentives on Castlevania 3 and 4. Choose your character in Castlevania 3, Grant or Sypha. Both have a lot of money towards them. $199 for Sypha, $166 for Grant. And don't donate for Alucard because he is mad boring. And this is coming from the guy who speedruns the game. This is the first game of this stream, guys. Yes. Get the other banana. We gotta land it. Well, we're gonna have to use it anyway to get past this guy. Actually, no.
I don't know if you answered this already, but does the music change?
Yes, after this stage. Not throughout this whole maze, though.
Oh.
Don't worry, we're actually getting... I think there might be only one more, like, color-coded section after this. I think, anyway. Oh, no, we did it, guys! There's the key right there. The maze is over.
Let's get out of here.
Yes. Alright.
Spooky likes Alucard, apparently. I guess he likes boring runs.
Why am I not surprised? Nah, just saying shit. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna get to Animal. Yeah. So we got ourselves a bumper car race here. Not really a race, but you got an obstacle course. And wait till you see some of these obstacles. And we got bombs in this. Yeah. And oil slicks, yes. That's a recurring theme here. Yeah, these controls are real bad if you couldn't tell. Now, even without getting turned around in a random direction by the oil slicks. So check this out. Here's a little thing here. Oh, that animation still gets me. You see these green flags? You pick every one of these up and... Not like that.
Good job.
And... Yes, get full health. That's what you do if you pick up all the green flags. Let's see what's here. Here's how you can actually cheat this section out by just staying on the bottom here and just doing this over and over. But, you know what? We're not going to do that. Nah. That's not animal. That's not a very animal thing to do, I must say. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Damn. Yeah, if you're going full speed, you have no time to react to this stuff.
You cannot compare this game to RC Pro Am, please. Come on, that's insulting.
And I think it goes like one down for each. Yeah, like the empty space goes down one slot in each set of the bombs here. You can also get comboed by the bombs like that. So, you know, there's that too. Alright, we made it to this now. So we got to, rubber bands. Literal rubber band action here. I don't remember the pattern for this, so there we go. I think we didn't get it, man. I always forget the pattern here. Okay. Okay, no, I think I got it now. I'm trying to get around this, man. This is actually not an early NES game. This is from, I think, 1990, believe it or not. The same year as Super C, Super Mario Bros. 3, Castlevania 3, Tecmo Super Bowl, Ninja Gaiden 2. Pretty much the best year ever for the console, and we had this. So check out what happens in this thing. If because you notice how this thing goes up and down. So if you're on it when it goes up, yeah, it acts like an oil slick too. Legalic, the game list of this event, well, we could post the link, I guess. It's still up, but most of the games are done here.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know what's up, Castlevania 3, you can donate for the character.
Yep.
Who's in the lead again?
Okay, Sypha has $199.
All right, I'll type it out.
And Grant has $166. Alucard is sitting at 99 cents, barring any new donations, which I really hope isn't the case. Don't pick Alucard for your own sake, not even just mine, guys. Like, for me, Alucard is the easiest run. That would be the best one for me, from my perspective.
And what is Alucard at?
99 cents.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm just going to cheat this one here. Because, screw this right about now. Yo, Defiance. So, the next... Okay, here's the thing. The next... minigame after this. Oh man, it's Gonzo. And that's like the whole reason to play this game. The Gonzo game. Yes! There we go. We're done with this now. So, on to Gonzo's game. So, can we get any updates on donations here, or because I'm trying to like I would do it, but I'm playing this obviously.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it on the computer and I'll zoom in.
But yeah, check this out. So, we have ourselves a shmup here. Here's the deal with this one. Imagine like the first stage of Gradius, okay? But make your ship's hitbox like 3 times as big. Make the stage itself like 3 times as long, and give it asteroids controls. So yes, this isn't normal shmup controls. This is asteroid style. You got to turn and press an acceleration button. Yeah, for a shmup. This has got to be like one of the worst things in any game that I can recall experiencing.
It's still at $11.52, I think. $11,000.
Well, if it's 52, that means there was another donation somewhere along the line, because it was at 40 before.
Oh. Oh, really? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure what it was at before.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody donated $12 or something.
All right. Yeah. I don't even know what these things are supposed to be, and it's only going to get worse from here, though. Like, this is just the introduction to this stage. Check this out. We got an extra life there, or an extra ride, sorry. But here's the funny thing, which I'll show you later in this stage. Yeah, those guys. These guys are mad annoying. And yeah, keep in mind, I had this game as a kid, and I eventually learned to beat it legit on my own. This was one of the few games I had at the time, man. So check this out. This is also a one-up item over here, an extra ride. I picked it up there. There's no way to know that, really. Like, I always thought that was just an enemy and you would shoot it. But no, it's actually an extra ride. Oh yeah, now the level really begins. Yes, yes, that's it. That's full health there, and you can shoot the power-ups in this stage. Yeah, welcome to Gonzo World. Yeah, like that. And I see Hanzo is even in the chat for this. Of course he would be. Why am I surprised? The acceleration in this is just horrible. It takes you forever to get turned around and like start moving in another direction if you're going somewhere here.
This is really cool, only because it's for charity.
No, not even Silver Surfer. This would be more like Arcade Gradius 3 if rocks were instant death. Oh my god, dude. Ah! What? Where did that come from? Polarity? I mean, that might be a function of whichever Twitch server that individual happens to be on. Because I guess they place you in a different one depending on where you're at for watching streams. Some of them might be worse than others. Oh man, North and South. I think Koreshi has a speedrun record for that on SDA.
Is that the Civil War?
Yes, that game.
RPG or something?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Koreshi.
There's a versus mode for that?
I guess apparently.
What's good?
Yeah.
Deuce?
What the heck, hey? I just know that Koreshi has a speedrun record on that game, and it's really, really absurdly short. He also did Jaws, and that one is like one of the toughest records I think, as far as like this cannot possibly be beaten. That one is up there. Ah! This game, man. God, that's just so grating to my ears right now, having the headphones on and stuff. The final time in the Mario RPG run was around 3 hours, 10 minutes. He had to change a lot of stuff around because we met the donation goal for him to fight Booster, which means that he didn't have the amulet, and that changes a lot of strategies. Recontienda, what games haven't played? This is the first game of this bonus stream. So you're just here at the beginning. We're still taking donations for Castlevania 3. As well as the character and the file name, as well as the Castlevania 4 file name. Those games will be next after this, and I think we'll be doing the 4-player TMNT, I think anyway. Yeah, Puck Punk. Don't worry about this, guys. This stage is just, yeah, this is pretty much the worst here. Like, everything else about this game is just a warm-up for this. But the last level, oh man. The last level is just a heck of a thing, too. Who's there for TMNT?
Oh yeah, we have to explain this.
Yeah, here's the deal. So,
unless Spooky stays awake, we only have 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
That's the thing. So
right now it's Josh is going to play Donatello, so he's going to lead, and I'm going to play Leo, and clear like random stages and whatever.
Yeah.
And then everything else is the 2 other guys are meat shields, pretty much.
That's the plan here.
Yep. There, Josh was supposed to play, but I think he's going to sleep too. He's pretty tired. Spooky's saying something, but he has food in his mouth, and I can't hear it.
I can't hear either because of the game.
That's cool.
Is every game you speedrun one you had as a kid? Not quite every game, but a lot of my games are games that I either owned as a kid or rented and played a lot as a kid. Like, I rented Jim Power, that's how I knew about that game. Same with Skull and Crossbones. Those 2 just destroyed me as a kid.
That's TMNT NES.
Yeah, original NES TMNT. The one that AVGN reviewed. Yeah, that one. Castlevania 3 is the next game. It is then Castlevania 3, then Castlevania 4. In the meantime, Polarity, I actually like the 3D gimmick. As to young me, that sounded like a really cool thing at the time. The game got a pretty good amount of magazine hype for that. They were just really desperate to find, whatever big gimmick and latch onto it. Kind of like how Biometal got a good amount of magazine coverage just for having 2 Unlimited doing the soundtrack, having that theme y'all remember from Space Jam for the title screen. Time for the boss here. All right, we're finally almost to the end of this. So, what do you think you have to do to fight this boss? Shoot it? No, you don't have to shoot it. You don't have to shoot the center. What you do is you actually shoot these bullets or whatever it is that the ship fires at you. And that is how you beat the boss.
What?
Yeah.
How long did that take you to figure out?
Actually, not too long, because as you can see, it doesn't take very long.
Oh, okay.
ASmith906, this is Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival. And Box Fat, yes, Cypher played Gimmick. Indeed. Hell of a game. A game with a cute exterior and And a Heart of Darkness, indeed. So here we go, final stage, Dr. Grump. I suggest preparing your eyes for this one. So right now we're fencing with a feather. Yes, that is a feather Kermit's holding. And sporting his fancy 3 frames of animation here.
Kermit's just asking to die. He looks useless.
Also, another fun thing here. B is jump in this stage, and A is your tickle attack, I guess you can call it. So yeah, reverse the controls from every other NES game. I was trying to see, you can bounce off enemies and objects in the stage, and that's how you're supposed to get some of these extra 1-ups and other items here. I shouldn't need extra lives for this, but oh, the boss here. The nasty Grumposaurus monster. He is pretty damn cheap. Oh, we got it. Cool. Alright, more rides. Always use more rides. His death animation is pretty fantastic, too. Yeah! If you hold down, he does this. And I still, to this day, have no idea what that actually does. What are those things anyway? Are those disembodied heads? That's what they look like to me more than anything else. Or they're just supposed to be lava rocks, maybe.
Can you pause?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell. What is that?
What is your opinion on this, chat? Oh, meatballs, that's a good one.
Meatballs. Asteroids? I don't know.
No, Toad Killer Dog rides. The theme of this game is that you're at the carnival and you have to play all these games and rescue Miss Piggy, so hence why they call the lives rides.
Yeah, they're just heads. Definitely.
Alright, dodge the heads then. As we make our way to the Grumposaurus. Yeah, I think some of you may know about this one. Yes, fall down to the center of the earth, tickling all the merry way. What? Oh, man. Yo.
That was a good one.
Here we go. I think we're at this now.
Alright. Oh my god, what is
Here's
that?
what we gotta do.
Tickle him. Come on, keep tickling him.
Yeah, we got it, dude. Alright. What you gotta do is you gotta play footsies. Bait his whiff, and then while he's punching, then you have to tickle him. It doesn't work otherwise. You gotta use your Street Fighter fundamentals on him.
Alright, nice.
With that feather, man. Now for time for the real final boss. He's a joke compared to Grumposaurus. What you do is when you press this button, now your feather shoots, it fires out the representation of your love for Miss Piggy or something. And then you have to hit this guy with that. And that's supposed to make him hand her over to you somehow. And you have to hit his head, and it has to like fall on him from above. So it gets kind of tricky to aim at first, but then not too bad once you get the hang of this. Oh yeah, the hearts can also go off screen if you fire them from too high up. Yes! And we're not quite done yet. Wait till we lose control. We did it! Time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. I hit the wrong keyboard. I have 2 keyboards here, I'm sorry.
Whatever. It's Muppets, man.
Alright, I gotta get used to this.
I see they didn't add any more animation for the ending either. like 1 or 2 extra frames, maybe. All right, I'm seeing some donations for Grant now. So, Ducky says, shout-outs to all the speedrunners and Team Spoopy. Been watching you guys all weekend, and awesome work, guys. Thanks for raising awareness about the charity. Thank you for your donation. And Salman Sakif has a couple donations, for one saying Grant and the other just says Danasty. All right, let's see how much those are for. So we have $2.62 total for those. That does not bring Grant into the lead, however. Sypha is still ahead. So it's looking like Sypha will win this, barring anything else crazy last minute that didn't show up yet, but I'm not sure that happened. Not sure that's happening, man, so... Looks like we might be doing some Sypha here. And this will be interesting because there's a lot of newer strats that haven't been seen in a marathon run yet for Sypha.
Nice.
And yes, that's the whole ending, folks. I just had to press start there.
Good stuff. Hey, do you think you'll be able to beat your a record?
I might be able to beat my original SDA time, the one that's on the site right now.
Cool. Because Craig did beat his Bucky Hoyer record, right?
That he did. That he did.
Sweet.
So, thank you all very much for your donations once again, and we will get going with this here Castlevania 3.
All right, let me know when.
Oh yeah, and Silfer. Silfer won the file name donation at $100, so I must name this file then.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna change the titles.
All right, yeah. That was a $100 donation made by Silverstar, one of my regular stream monsters. And yes, now we get to the real games, people. Just as soon as we change the stream over here. Rakuko. Sypha actually sees a lot of action in this run. It's changed a lot ever since last year. There's been a lot of new skips found that actually use her. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for these. I think this run is in its own way almost as cool as Grant's now.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Alright, so I'll just let the intro play out, and now I'll tell you when. Now. Alright, guys. I gotta get the dagger just so I can say that technically I used the dagger in this run. There we go. This speedrun uses the dagger. How long did it take to raise that to 11,000 in the chip-in? 36 hours, just about.
Yeah, and wow, you guys did it. Spooky was away for most of the time. We suffered some accidents too, didn't we?
Bar handle, I do not own the Japanese version of the game, unfortunately. Alright. There we go. In that spot there, if you jump right after you land there, you'll manipulate the Medusa head to spawn higher so you can just go under her. There we go. Get the double shot. So you want to hit all these candles with your holy water because that is what allows you to get double and triple shots. It's the number of hits that you get with your sub weapon on enemies and candles. Like you'll get a lot of hits here because this enemy has high HP. And then we will be ready on this very next candle to get ourselves the triple shot for the boss. That's the boss, kids. Now let's see if we can get a double campfire going here. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So now, since we're doing the Cypher route, we are going to skip the clock tower, thankfully. The one thing I don't like about the Grant Run is having to go through that stage. It's really long and real boring. And if you ever do make a mistake, it's going to kill you, most likely. Because that stage has lots of pits and spikes and such. But there's no real interesting tricks to it at all. The music is godlike, though. Like, even for this game, clock tower music is fantastic, I must say. So whenever I kill enemies here, I jump over their corpses because there's a risk that they can drop sub-weapons, which is just about as bad as dying in this game. You lose your triple shot too. And yeah. However, here we do want to switch oh! We switch and then that happens. You know what? We have to kill ourselves on purpose. So now we'll get the cross again. It really does save enough time to be worth this, actually. How much longer is this going? Not too much longer. We have a couple more games left to go. We have this. We have Castlevania 4. And I don't know. I mean, we might do team and team. Maybe we might not. We'll see. Because I don't think we're not going to be able to do the full 4-player run is the issue there. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, we have Min and I here. We're the ones who actually know the game too. But we'll see. But yeah, so the cross saves a lot of time here because we'll need it for Cyclops, and that's a boss we fight multiple times here. No Optic Blast, it's all about hammers here with this one. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the drops here. You already saw what enemies can do to you as far as that goes. Bad sub-weapon drops is like the biggest risk in running this game, generally. We have the perfect number of hearts for this boss fight, I do believe, so we can get going on this. And that's just about a perfect fight right there. Yes! Got a good pose there. As good as you can get with the cross anyway, I guess. And now, here is the star of the hour. Although we won't be seeing her quite yet. She will get in there later and stay in, so a couple more stages to get through with just Trevor here.
Yeah. Let's team up.
Indeed, this is some of the best music on the NES period, I would say. Like, I don't nerd out on video game music to the degree that some other people I know do, but like this one, Journey to Silius and Rekka are all pretty fantastic, I think, as far as NES goes. And in addition to that, I would also say this is both my favorite Castlevania and my favorite NES game all around, period. I played it when I was young, loved it as a kid, and I still love it now. So that's why this was one of the first games I ever looked at speedrunning. Damage boost coming up here. Yeah. The world record, my current personal best on Sypha now is 29 minutes and 14 seconds. The run-in SDA is 30:53 or something like that. That was before we found a lot of this new stuff. Like using the cross with Trevor here, and also the various ice spell related skips with Sypha that we are going to see later here. Yeah, this theme is definitely one of my least favorite from this game. Like this theme, Alucard stage theme, and obviously the last level are like the only somewhat weak points in the soundtrack, I think. I know nothing about technical music terms, so I can't really appreciate things like time signature changes, unfortunately. At the spooky house, we have, you know, just the usual gang. And myself, of course. Alright, there we go. I was afraid I would get hit there. That would have been pretty bad. Again, gotta watch out for the drops before we move forward here. I do not speedrun Rondo of Blood. That game's not as popular as some of the others for speedrunning. I think it's more cut and dried in general, and also, fuck Maria. That's pretty much the common consensus of everybody. The Castlevania runners, more or less. She just turns the game into, like, anime or something, like, totally not Castlevania at all. Not a fan. Oh, hey, there we go. That's why I throw those crosses the way I do. Oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta go down the stairs. We're not using Grant here, so we gotta... Oh my god, dude. Alright, I cannot believe I missed that damage boost. That's the first time I've missed that in pretty much ever. But you're supposed to jump forward and, you know, boost off of that ghost to get to the other side. Anyway. Let's just do this now. So that's another just about perfect fight against Cyclops there. Holy Water is useless against that boss because his weak spot is his eye, so it doesn't really help you much at all. The start to the stage is pretty rough, at least just this one jump. Hey, we got it. All right. You have to get boosted forward by that fireball, which is not the easiest thing, and then we'll take that hit to go through this guy. Wasn't Seeking Old Sanctuary originally a Bloodlines track in the first place? So this was the, I would say, the more vanilla part of the run right now because we're using a Belmont, and he plays pretty much like you expect a Belmont to play. But then we'll switch to Sypha at stage 7, and that's when the fun stuff really begins. Anyway, I was glad I got to show that damage boost off. It's kind of luck-based. You need him to throw the axes in a certain pattern. Also, we're going to switch back to the Holy Water now that the cross has served its purpose. I did that one wrong. Oh well. Racked up a couple hits in the Holy Water. And now because these enemies have high HP, we are going to use them and take them out with the Holy Water to get our double and triple shot back. We'll be able to get both within just this room easily. And we got it. There we go. Sypha is really unique. She has 3 different magic spells. She has a fire spell, which is the basic one. The ice spell, which freezes enemies and allows you to jump on them. Or hit them with your staff to break them and destroy them instantly. And there's the lightning spell, which does tons and tons of damage with giant homing blue balls. All 3 of them get a really good amount of use in this run. So I really love how it works out, actually, in that regard. Ah, no. Did not want to get hit there. Actually, no, this is still fine, though. We're still in good shape. We have a couple more hits we can take. Come on, bird. There we go. That's what we want. We just want to not get knocked into a pit and die here. So I will not be afraid to stop and do that, just to get rid of him. And that's exactly what you want in a Frankenstein fight. Campfire, sort of. So now here comes the last stage where we will be using Trevor. Kind of screwed that up, but at least we didn't get hit. That's more important. This part, oh man. This part sucks. You have a current going up against you. You have to deal with random drops from the enemies here. And you just don't have air mobility or anything. So, yeah, you gotta have stuff like that. Now, I'm really worried that there's going to be a drop over here when I take out this axe armor. I think I got that right, so I won't get hit down here. Yeah, there we go, just barely dodged it. I gotta wait for this back because, again, I really don't want to risk running into a drop. Yeah, I'll just take this safe, too. I don't care. I really don't care. There we go. That room went really smoothly, all told. And now we're just going to damage boost our way to the meat. Like so. This part is so much easier to deal with as Trevor than as Grant, just because your normal attack actually has range. Also, not a fan of this part here at all. We got good luck there, though. The fishmen there just pop up randomly. So it can get pretty annoying. Let's see if we can get the quick kill on this. Yes, we got it there. Take out that dragon right away. We actually cut it real close on health there. I was surprised. Oh well, at least we're here. That trick was found by Tom Vodova on his own, actually. Tom Vodova is one of the top Twin Galaxies players, and he did the original speedruns of this game before there were even tasks of this game. And he found a lot of really impressive stuff on his own. Much love to Tom Vodova. He also holds the world record on Moon Patrol, just lots of other stuff. He's an all-around beast. And here we go. We switch to Sypha, get the Ice Spell. This is where things get interesting. First big skip is coming up here. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's another one coming up later here that's much, much harder. Can I hit this jump? Nah. Not even going to try it, unfortunately. It's only worth doing if you can get all that stuff in the first try. I always felt this theme was like sort of a better Bloody Tears, to me anyway. This is also one of the ones I really like a lot better in the Japanese version. Alright, one of the hardest jumps in the game. Alright, we got it. You have to pay attention to the back of your character's sprite. When that's lined up close to the edge, you make the jump. Now I'm going to freeze and destroy all these birds here. Because by freezing them, we'll make sure that they don't drop any sub-weapons. Oh, that was scary for a second. We need to have a good amount of health for Cyclops here. Yes, Cyclops is the boss of this stage as well, along with some others. In my old strategy for this run, I used to do all this stuff that I do here, but then switch to the lightning spell instead. And that would be for later in the game, but now I keep ice, and you will see why in the next stage here. And now we will still need to switch to Trevor, because obviously, Ice Spell does no damage to bosses. So, yeah, pretty useless. We need to do what we do here. The tried and true holy water. Cyclops fight, doing it that way is total luck based. This is basically the final boss from Castlevania 1 in a slightly different form. He also has the most HP of any boss in the game, even more than any of Dracula's forms. Yeah, a lot of love to Flo out there. Huge shout out to Flo for helping out with the donations here. Setting that Flo challenge there that people went practically doubled the given amount for.
Yeah, shout out to EG Flo. I believe
Indeed.
he's streaming right now.
Yep. This part is kind of tricky to get through here. But I think we got it. Oh, what? Wow. Alright, this could get a little hairy here. We'll see. Here come the skips, guys. This is the harder of the two. And what do you know? We got it. For that one, for all these ice skips here, it's easier if you freeze something directly above you and then neutral jump up into it. Because the game sort of clips you, like up through, even if you don't quite make it all the way up top. That's not the case if you jump from outside of the object in question. So there we go. Huge time savers in the stage with that, and now we switch to the lightning spell, which will come in very handy against death. This jump is really hard because of all the lag, the slowdown rather, so I just continually mash A once I start getting close to the knight there. See if I can get this. Yes! That's like the perfect kill, basically. There we go. That was death, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the power of the blue balls. By the way, just putting this out there. Oh, by the way, my favorite music right here. Ever since I was a kid, actually. Might be my favorite theme from any Castlevania. Especially in the Japanese version. That one I think is quite a bit better than this even. Lightning also helps out a lot for this part, as you can see. Homing blue balls. I'm getting the extra hearts because we will need them for sure. Anyway, I was gonna say something. Oh, yes. I wonder, would it be a possibility to just kind of, like, delay TMNT until a time when we can do the 4-player thing? Because, I don't know, I want to see what y'all think about that, because I feel like if we promise a 4-player run, we should be able to deliver a 4-player run. And I will be here for a little while longer, here in New York, so need to hear what y'all think about that one. That was just one of the toughest rooms in the game that I got through right there. With just about any character, except Alucard, really. That part is annoying to speedrun. Alright, the chat seems to be overwhelmingly in favor of trying to get a 4-player run. So, I'd be definitely down with that. Fine with me. Now we gotta kind of scramble for this part. Yeah, I don't even mind taking the hit, actually. The game doesn't give you very much time to go get that ice spell down there and then get back up, so you have to make sure you get the ice spell at any cost. Because we are going to pull off another skip with this. And oh man, this skip is the absolute worst part of this run. This one will have you saying, yo, RNG, real quick. Here we go. Time for the skips, guys. Or rather, the skip. We gotta get rid of this bird first. And make sure we don't get knocked in any pits. This one, okay. Come on, will you behave here, bird? Of course not. Yeah, we just gotta kill him now. He's too low, and gotta respawn him. We'll see how this goes. I got it, I got it! Yes! Alright, second try. That's really good, actually. So wow, surprisingly fast run there. We got a real run now, folks. Although, let's see if we get this now. Let's see if we got the AI loop. Not an AI loop, but good enough. That's still faster than switching to Trevor for that fight, actually. Because, for those who don't know, switching characters takes a lot of time in this game. Around, I think, 5.5 seconds, roughly. So it's faster to fight the boss even the way I did compared to just switching to Trevor and spamming Holy Water. Because we would have to go back to Sypha later for some other stuff. But yeah, a lot of people tend to give the fire spell shit and think it's trash. It's really not, as you'll see here. As you saw in that fight as well as later on here. The fire spell is really, really strong for being the common entry-level sub-weapon here. I mean, compared to like the dagger or the axe, it's pretty ridiculous. Hoping for heart drops from those guys, but not happening. It's okay. I have a strategy for this with a stopwatch. We'll see if it works. No. No, it didn't. Oh, you know what we can do? Yeah, we can just take the hit there and then get through that guy. That's fine. I have a different strat that involves jumping over that bone pillar and only taking one hit. But I'll just deal with this. I'll get the meat. We'll be fine. Keep the ice spell. We picked it up for a reason, and that reason is we can do this skip here. Normally you'd have to climb up these stairs and wait forever to jump onto this pendulum, but by doing freezing the bats like the way I do, you can get on here much, much sooner. It saves a lot of time. Oh god, that was scaring me. Like, I was almost about to run into that bat there. Anyway, here we go, Dracula time, kids. And yes, we're going to use the fire spell for this. You'd be surprised how buff it is. That's just the start. Now we got this here. Let's see if I can get the quick kill. There we go. That's it. Yes! We got the 4 hits to start. Let's see if we can get the quick kill now, kids. Kids here. What's up, guys? No! Oh my god. 1 hit short, man. Oh well. So this will not quite beat the old SDA run, but close. Oh, it did actually. 30:51, sorry. I forgot to tell you the hit time. The run was 30:51, so we did just barely beat my current SDA time.
It's cool, man. I hit the freaking wrong key again.
It's cool, nah. As long as I was looking at it so I could tell the real time.
See, it has mad backslashes because I pressed the wrong key. Nice.
Sauce Vader, no. Castlevania 4 is next. That is the next game here. No, you did not witness a world record. I have improved the time by a lot on my own streams before when I was doing world record attempts. My current best time on this particular run is 29:14, but that 30:51 run you just saw does beat the run that's currently on SDA.
Nice.
So, really, really happy with this, even with that intentional death there after the sub-weapon drop. I was really surprised I still ended up with a time that good. Now, let us move on. And that means we gotta get the SNES, actually. I'll grab that.
No prob. Thank you.
That really would, man. Indeed, that's what I always use. I was surprised at how big the difference really is with this video until I got it myself. Yeah. All right. So. Oh yeah, the power adapter.
Oh, just unplug it from the Nintendo.
Yeah, right. Where's the NES one there? Okay. Then we'll get this one over here. And I think we should be good. So, yep.
You did it.
The Castlevania 4 run for Kings of Poverty will be happening now. And let me check and see if there's any more donations. But barring that, it looks like Air Guys will be the file name.
So what are we at now?
Ooh, we got some more money in this.
Cool.
Huh. Well, here's a nice couple donations here. Let's see. Spooky knew he couldn't beat me in ballistics. Poochie Carrot was rigged from underscore. I am so sad.
That's awesome.
So sad ballistics didn't work because that game is nuts.
Really? Damn it.
It's just balls flying all over the screen everywhere and you don't know what the hell's going on.
Spooky would have been totally ready for that.
I know,
100%.
man. And a donation from Mason Walker. Why has this cat decided to put a crisp packet on its head? Thanks for everything you do. Love, Mason.
Cool. Thanks for all your support, everybody.
Indeed, indeed. So we're up to 11,116 on the chip-in.
Plus the 3-something.
The three. It's
Cash?
like around 335, I believe.
Okay, 330.
So actually really close to 11,500.
Wow. We could possibly...
We could hit that. We could hit that with, like, you know, maybe around 50 more or so would actually hit that. So 11.5K is within striking distance. So, Castlevania 4. I can't... this game is impossible to beat in 20 minutes, but I can do it under 40. So with that, we will get going. I know people stayed up and really wanted to see this. I'll try the spider boost. We'll see if I get it. So yes, it looks like the file name will be God Bless the Belmont. Hit the timer now.
I was like half a second late there.
We'll just reset and do it again. What the hell? Why not?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Yeah, we forgot to change the game display on the stream. All right, so that's all good.
Whoa, Spooky, the stream lord.
So right now, guys, it looks like this will be the last game of the night because I think you all voted strongly in favor of doing TMNT at a time when we can actually get 4 players. That's what the people want to see. And I think everyone here could use the rest now anyway. So I think it'll be for the best for all involved.
No, if they're more... Spooky can play right now.
But I mean, they want the full 4 players though. Like people said, 4 players or no players. That was kind of like the consensus in the chat.
How about Spooky uses Leo and Dawn, and we use Mike and Raph?
Oh gosh, that would take longer than. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, we do need a 4th. I would love to play today. Yeah, seriously.
People donated over 100 for you to play this, Josh.
Hey, you know that comment you read, dude?
Yeah.
Here.
Wow. What a pick. All right, so I guess we might be able to do the TMNT after all here. So if you guys are all down, then we could do TMNT after this, but we'll see about that.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Stop being a goober.
Yeah, we'll get this game going, and we'll worry about TMNT later, because for now we got this, and this is probably the hardest game that I speedrun overall. No, probably about it. It definitely is. To play normally, it's one of the easier Castlevanias, but in speedrunning, with a lot of the tricks that I use, this will be rough.
Right.
But I've practiced a lot. Anyway, let's do this again. God Bless the Belmont. Start the timer now. forgot to jump up the stairs there, but it worked out fine. Yeah, this is probably my... it's tough to say. My favorite Stage 1 theme for a Castlevania is either this one or Rondo's. This is the damage boost there. Dang. Oh, well, it gives me a little more wiggle room for health. Not that I should need it in the first level. So one of the main tricks to this game is that... I guess not main tricks, but one of the more common things that you'll see is that you can jump cancel your sub-weapons. So you can toss across and, like, in the middle of the animation, just jump there. One of my favorite sequences in the game right there. Getting through all this and picking up the meat without having to stop. Let the cross do the job for you. Also picked up a double shot there for the cross if you didn't notice. Yes, once again, the multipliers play a huge role in this game. Our goal is to get to the triple cross before the boss here, and it shall happen. Unlike the NES Castlevanias, this one only in this one, only certain candles can drop multipliers. There's Spooky for you. We got some horse heads up in here. I think Mid said the same thing the first time he saw this when I was here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. I hear a lot of talk about that Ego Raptor vid about this game. I kind of agree, you know, sub-weapons, a lot of them are useless. I mean, here's the thing. The dagger was always trash regardless. That's nothing new. And the axe was never particularly great either. So those aren't really a huge loss. Yes, this boss does in fact ride a skeleton horse. Blink and you missed it. Oh, that's a real joy of a pose right there.
That's a really sick J. Or S. I don't even know.
For this part, the hands are random, so you have to throw crosses right on the ground. Let's see if we can get this. All right, let's go for it. Spider boost, here we go. We got it, yo. So that trick was discovered by Bablo, who is a Finnish player who is the current world record holder on this game. He recently beat my SDA time on this game. Bablo does tasks too. He's just a monster. Definitely give your love to him and follow his stream. He is Babloization on Twitch. And he said he'll start streaming again soon, now that he is, even he is given up on Diablo 3, apparently. He was the most hyped person for that I had seen, hands down, but the dream is dead. And that means more speedruns for us. He also has the world record on Wizards and Warriors and wants to improve that. Yes, the original one. In fact, Bablo also used to hold the Castlevania 1 world record before I took it from him, so... he just does a lot of great things, man. Wow, this is bad. Bad. I'll just get rid of that guy so I can't possibly die here. Because now it's Medusa. Remember, I can't take any damage here, so... I would normally do some damage boosts in this section, but obviously out of the question now. There's meat coming up here, though. Let's see if I can make the... yeah, jump over this dude. Oh shit. This is gonna be bad now. Oh, do we make it? Oh, we made it. We made it. I don't even care about going slow here as long as I survive. This will be a horrible spot to die. I'm actually only like 5 seconds behind my usual pace here, so I'll take that, all told. I'm taking that part a bit conservatively because I want to have enough health to go for all the various damage boosts in this stage. And the movement pattern of these mudmen or whatever these things are, it's random. So, all right, let me see. There's one damage boost I think we might have to cut out here. Took one hit too many, but that one is not as essential anyway, so we should be able to go for the most important ones. This level in general is one of the absolute hardest to speed. This section has one of the craziest tricks in the game coming right up here. This one. Glitch here. Coming up. On the first try, yo, look at that. In order to get that to work, you have to be... Simon's sprite, like the middle of his sprite has to overlap the middle of that ring, and you have to be already holding like up and Y, and then you move it to down, so that you move the whip downward, and then you kind of grab the ring from above. Now time to go for the eye boost. This is one of the trickier ones. Oh, we got it. Good. Whew. Okay, glad I made it through that section. Some little rough spots in there. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. You can also use that same swinging glitch on that ring over there, but I don't know how to set it up. Unfortunately, only Bablo really does it. That was another one of the improvements that he found over my run. Here's an improvement I found over Bablo's world record, actually, on this boss. Let's see if we can get it. Faster strategy for this guy. These guys, rather. Wow. That's a perfect quick kill right there. And because of that, that strategy is around 2 seconds faster than Bablo's fight in his world record run on this boss. So we're at a really good time for this. You know, anything around 9 minutes after stage 3 is really solid, especially for a marathon run. There we go. That section gets a bit scary with these platforms potentially dumping you into pits. There we go, got the boost there, and now time to fight Puexel. There we go. That's a really good fight if you only get hit once there. And now we get to see why this stage is called the tech demo stage by many Castlevania players. Mode 7, everybody. This was a really early SNES game, so you'd be surprised at how long you can just chill on the wall there. The thing is, if you stay on the wall too long, spikes actually pop out of it and kill you. I learned that the hard way in one of my attempts. And check out this strat here. This is pure East Coast, I gotta say. Alright.
Hey man, I just want to tell you that you're the best for picking the game Frey. So,
Very much appreciated. I was so happy when I happened to discover that game while I was searching for mystery options.
I know it's kind of silly, but I had so much fun yelling that at next level.
I'm taking it very easy and safe on that section there. You can swing to reach that bridge much faster than I do, but not going to risk it in this kind of situation. Here's the key to this part is the enemy's spawn points are based on how quickly you move through this stage. So, like, damage boosting off one of the earlier skeletons screws up the entire pattern here and gives you some really rough spots to deal with skeletons. There, you know, it's the end of the section, so you might as well boost there. Have no reason not to. Yeah, that's the other big Mode 7 thing in this stage. That section, and also you'll see some Mode 7 with the boss here, even. Got a really good pattern there to get through this. This one, there's no point to jumping on the stairs here because you have to wait for these fireballs anyway. Might as well get this meat, why not? It's right there. And damage boost because, hey, why not? Again.
Sit down and eat your meat, FunkDoc.
Wow. This is one of the faster fights I've had on this guy that I can recall. And that's the last bit of Mode 7 for the stage. Simon going a bit limp now, I see. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. PJ DeCaesar speedruns Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and also Koreshi. If you go to speeddemosarchive.com, there is a world record on professional difficulty by Koreshi. That's an amazing run that you should check out. Some improvements have been found to it recently, and PJ is working on new runs for that game because he is a masochist. PJ, for those of you who don't know, he is the one who introduced the world to Mohawk and Headphone Jack.
Die. Die.
Yep. This is the easiest stage in the game, and there's no real boss here or anything. This is just meant to be a transition to the castle. There we go. And we're pretty much at the end here. You have to jump and hit this bat right as you get the meat. You don't get enough time to react. You have to know that's coming. Kind of a cheap move there, but hey, that's why they give you the meat right before, I guess. Guaranteed to survive it. Yeah, Koreshi is also the guy who plays piano at SDA marathons. He was a part of my Pianovania race with Andrew G, and also the Pianovania run this year's AGDQ, the one I did solo. This is one of the longest stages in the game. There we go, did this section right. Man, so much hate for Holy Diver. I mean, I get it, but...
Oh, it's a cool game. How could you hate that game? You're a metal god, and you save other metal gods.
And you do the fusion dance with a guy on a cross. I don't think we ever got to that in the game, but it does happen.
And like you warp everywhere, like as a dragon, and all this other stuff. You guys suck.
What's with the red lighting in this section, by the way? I never understood that. Is there like a rave going on here or something? Transylvania's definition of a rave anyway. Let's see if I can get this boost. Yes, we got it. I think that one looks really cool if you can get it. Kind of tricky to space, though. There's another cool boost coming up a bit later in this section. There we go. That's the boost. Take it safe here. I'm not going to jump onto the stairs just in case I happen to fall through there. That's a big risk with jumping onto stairs in this game. There are certain sub-pixels on the stairs where you won't connect with them and you'll just fall through, even though you may be holding up. Often with very deadly results, of course. You really have to be careful there because those red skeletons do 4 points of damage. Our heart number is good for this section now. Create enough of a hole to get through this, get boosted forward, and we have enough health for this that we can just damage boost through this whole section here. These giant tables only do 2 points of damage, so we're pretty safe. Coming up is one of everybody's favorite bosses in this game, at least everybody who knows this game anyway. That's right, we are about to fight Paula Abgul and Fred Askare. Damn, missed the jump the first time, but hey. But yet, I did not make that up. That is their official name in the American manual for this game. There we go. We need to wait for that guy to go back. We really don't want to take a hit from him there. That giant guy does 4 points of damage, too. This stage isn't too bad generally, but it just has a lot of little things that are easy to screw up. It's not one of my favorites. It's one that I tend to screw up more than I should sometimes. Which is why I tend to take it safe here, and I'll pick up this extra meat in this part. Now we'll see if we can get this boost here. Nope. In order for that damage boost to work, boosting off of the high axe thrown by the top axe armor, in order to, just get boosted across and get onto the books earlier. In order for that to work, you need the bottom axe armor to throw a low axe, such that it can't hit you. Hold R as you come into this room, and you'll throw one cross, and then space your whip correctly, you'll get rid of the rest of those bats. I used to get hit a lot in that section until Bablo showed me the secret. And another thing with this game in general that I didn't even know, at the time that I did my original world record run, didn't even know this until Bablo told me. You can actually turbo fire or auto fire your sub-weapons in this game by holding R. I never knew that until maybe, like a few months ago. Seriously, yeah. How did I never figure that one out? Oh man, Castlevania Judgment for the mystery game. That would have been too cruel. I mean, maybe crueler than Heavy Nova. I don't know. That's kind of tough. There we go. Get boosted through that part, and we'll just go through here. That was a really, really good room there. That room's annoying to do optimally, and that was really strong. So that's the fastest fight I've had in that guy, just about. Dosakoi. I do not run Bloodlines, but Clage does. Clage recently he got the world record for John Morris on expert difficulty, and he said that later this year he will go back and he will improve the current SDA record for Eric Lecard, aka Spear Dude. I missed the timing. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. There's a really wacky damage boost you can do off of that eye there that allows you to get through these spike platforms earlier. But not going to go for that in the marathon run, guys. Okay, our health isn't the greatest here, but it's not terrible either. Health isn't really that big of an issue in this level, it's just that everything here is instant death, practically. This is the scariest stage in the game for me as a speedrunner, and as well as just about anyone who played this game normally. I find that this is the stage they tend to remember the most, and not in a good way. Ooh, made the jump over that. That one's not easy. It's harder than it looks, so again, our health is in pretty good shape for this now. Here's a clever damage boost. Whip the stairs, and you can get hit and go through those. I'm going to take the invincibility potion for the safe strat on this part, because it's pretty annoying to deal with without it. And one last damage boost before we get to the whole reason this level is so scary. So we get these instant death spikes over here. And now we got to crawl through this part. And we're probably going to get a really random platform pattern. I don't understand this pattern at all. We could very well die here, folks. Alright. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Yes, we made it. That's so scary, man. You have no idea. I got a shitty pattern and I made the best of it. Whew. When I get patterns that bad, I usually end up dying on them and I make a wrong jump. You have to see like 3 or 4 reps of those to start to read the pattern on some of those. If you make it through that section without having to crouch walk past those spikes at all, and get through as fast as possible, you tend to get like super easy patterns. Here comes my own personal favorite stage in the entire game, and probably my favorite music as well. That seems to be a pretty common opinion too. I just love the whole theme of this level. It's very much not Castlevania, and at the same time it is. I really also like how the ghosts in this, if you pause the game, they still move, so there's that. Because of how long I took in the platforms there, we'll see what the final time for this run ends up being, but anything no death is guaranteed to be really good, so no shame in this so far. I'm going to crotch whip this bat for safety because I've had it before where I made that platform disappear and got hit by it or something. And the problem is, if you make that one initial platform disappear, there is no way for you to make the jump to the next one. You have to kill yourself. There we go. I'll take that. That's a really nice long damage boost there. That's a new one. I didn't used to do that, by the way. That's another new thing that Boblo found that turned out to be fairly easy to work into this run. I always think this room looks cool if you can get it right, so glad I did. Another damage boost here. This one is only 1 point of damage, thankfully. Here we go. Now, here's another neat little boost here. We're going to wait in front of this vacuum. Take that hit so we can get through the Bone Dragon without having to fight him because he has so much HP. Now here comes a neat little bit. At this point, all the skeletons drop money bags, which I feel like is a really nice touch given the theme of this level and all. Here's another new thing I didn't know. We missed it. I really didn't want to risk a hit there. Here's the problem. We have to go past that first bone dragon without killing it, so that the second bone dragon up here does not spawn. We're overflowing the sprite limit by doing that. And now time for the toughest boss in the game to optimize. To do quickly, I mean. Oh, we got him, yo. This is free. This is free! Fray. Like that. Yes. There we go. That's a hell of a boss fight right there. Two more levels to go, guys, but they are two of the roughest. This game definitely picks it up near the end. Actually, I think Stage 8 is still the worst, though, just because of those disappearing platforms, but this one is not easy either. This is kind of a safer strat, but we have to do this. This section is really random if you're going for world record speed here. We gotta scroll those blocks and gears off the screen in order to get rid of slowdown, so that we won't cause lag when we destroy that enemy there. And yeah, I gotta say, this is definitely one of my favorite versions of Bloody Tears, hands down. It's either this one or the metal version from Saturn Soten. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, just like that. Here comes the scariest part of the stage, this particular jump right here. Oh, we did it. We did it. We survived. Okay, the worst of this level is over now. Yeah, we got the early ring. Got the early ring. This stage is by far the worst in Boblo's world record run, and in fact you can improve his time here by, I want to say, like at least 12 seconds. Because he misses early rings here. He also misses these early rings too, which I got. So wow, this has been about as close to perfect as you can realistically get for this stage. What? It was perfect until that happened. Health isn't the problem here, though. Not necessarily. It's just not getting knocked in the pits. What's the spawn gonna do? Ooh, perfect spawn. Oh my god, I can't believe the luck on this stage.
Yeah, you mentioned that because like before it spawned in the middle.
Yeah, the middle is the absolute worst spot for this boss to appear. You want him to appear on the corner like this.
Yeah, because then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're done. You're done, mummy.
Sweet.
Wow, this is an amazing stage, eh? I'm pretty sure I'm like 10 seconds faster at least compared to Bablo here. One more to go, guys. One more to go. I will say, personally, I'm not as big a fan of these remixes as I am of the Bloody Tears one. But hey, they're still fun. I know a lot of people dig them. Even though the throwing the cross here causes some extra lag, I will still do this because I'm going to need as many hearts as I can get for the series of final bosses here. There's one boss in particular coming up that just can end your run no matter how well you're doing before. So, we need some good luck on this guy. Oh, Slogra. Alright. Yes, we made the jump. That jump there is really rough. It's very easy to fall through the stairs, given that distance there on that jump. And you only get one chance at that because of the whole collapsing stairs gimmick going on here. Gotta be careful this too. Even if you touch the sides of those platforms, the game will consider that as touching the spikes and instantly kill you. So that's why I'm taking it pretty careful here. This is one of the absolute worst spots to die because there's no cross available until the secret room before Dracula. I can afford to take that hit because there's meat coming up here. So now we're to full health. We absolutely must have full health for this next boss here. Get a speed boost by jumping on the platform there. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. This is the single biggest improvement over my world record run. Yes, there we go. That was a hell of a Slogger fight there. That boss gets really cheap when he starts using the beak charge when you take away his spear. His beak charge move is extremely hard to dodge even just once. And if he does two of them in a row, it's impossible to dodge. There we go. I got hit, so I'll have to go for meat, which will cost a couple seconds, but not too bad here. But yeah, so to explain more what I did there, I didn't realize that if you have multiple crosses overlapping Slogger's body, all the crosses will hit him at once for extra damage. But the way I used to do that fight was just whipping him. And so Bablo gains like 30 to 40 seconds on me just from that alone. Alright. We'll be short 1 bar of health going into Dracula, but even still. This is really looking good now. Alright, I'll just climb up the stairs. Moonwalk, one last moonwalk for everybody. Hearts. Our hearts are actually looking good for Dracula. Like, anything above 30 is, like, bonus for this fight. That's the most hits you can get on him just about to start there. This will be the same. Holy crap, this fight's been going well so far. I'm getting great luck with the placement of Dracula here. There we go. Health is looking good. Hearts are looking good. We're gonna do this, folks. Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready.
Don't hit it yet. Because
I know.
remember, gotta wait till the orb. So this will be under 37 minutes. Given how long I had to wait for those platforms in Stage 8, I'm going to be really happy with this. Really, any no-death run in this game, speedrun anyway, is just fantastic. So, can't ask for better than this.
Congrats.
We'll hit the timer now.
Alright, got it. 36-33.
There we go, folks. That's what I'm talking about. That was a better time than I've ever had at either AGDQ.
Good shit.
Thank you, guys. And that is just over 2 minutes behind the world record, which is really strong given that the world record has a lot of really risky strats that I can't afford to go for in a marathon type situation. So, hope you all enjoyed this run. I know a lot of you are waiting to see this one, and
Classic game, one of my favorite Castlevanias.
Indeed. Same here. Regardless of whatever Ego Raptor may say. I still can't believe I got past those Stage 8 platforms. That was such a shitty pattern, too.
Clutched it out, dude.
Yeah, man.
And you got a good pattern on that boss, too.
Yeah.
The mummy.
Yeah, the mummy one, too.
Yeah.
It's not a huge risk to kill you necessarily as long as you take the fight safe. It's just how much time it takes.
Right. You also destroyed the Jewel Bat.
Oh, the Zap Bat, yeah. That was one of my better fights I've had on him.
Belmont all day.
Ninja Gaiden 1 is really good for speedrunning Dinosaur 1988, and in fact, Sinister 1 speedruns that game quite a bit, as does EXO. So I'll give their Twitch names. Y'all should check them out. So actually, the biggest thing I can suggest is if any of you want to see more for speedrunning, the best thing I can do probably, I will give you this link here. I will put